This is not my usual video, but today I will be helping you guys create a program in Python that will get you the volume and surface area of a sphere in a very nice and easy fashion. I'm usually not doing this sort of content because most of the time I'm doing gaming, but I want to give it a go. I want to test out my Python skills a little bit. So here we go, guys. So if you don't know what Python is, you gotta take a step back because this is gonna be a little bit more advanced, but it's not too advanced. So if you have a little bit of knowledge, you'll be fine. Um, I'm currently using Jupyter, as you can see here. It's one of my favorite apps to use on Python. It's what I learned on. So there's a lot of different apps you use on, especially if you're in like a class or something. You gotta do your own thing. But if you're doing your own, I like Jupyter. So you do you. Alright, so first off, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna have to import math. It's the math I believe it's called the math library, if I remember. It's different from HTML and all that stuff, but so you have to import math so that we can get all the math functions in. Next up, what I like to do is a little function called uh, we're gonna just name it like the like this function will tell us the purpose of the program, so we can just say program. And go. So, and it can just say it something like welcome to my program. But I guess we can say welcome to my program. This this program, not type, I'm sorry about that, prompts the user for the radius of a sphere, which we will discuss later, trust me. And we'll give an option, and it will give an option to choose choose the volume, choose to find the volume or the surface area of a sphere. Basically, that's the best way they can summarize what this thing will do. Oops, did I get that? Nope. Whoa. Basically, that's what this program's gonna do. We're gonna run that right now. Doesn't really matter. You can do it on the same cell, but I kind of messed it up here. But okay. So now, what we're gonna do first here is we're gonna have to set the choices. So what we're basically doing is we're creating kind of like a little menu, so that when we prompt the user, they can choose which one they want. So to prompt that, we're gonna have the volume sphere. We're gonna just name it nice and easy. Volume sphere, and we'll just equal that to 1. So when the user is prompted with the message, if they choose 1, it will allow them to find these volumes, the volume of the sphere. Number 2, obviously, surface area, which we will do. And 3 will be an option for the user to quit. So we'll just say quit equals 3. So, give me a second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back now, and we're just gonna run that. So that's gonna be our variables for the program. So next up, we have to do our program, which we're gonna name sphere. Why not? Something like that. Again, all these are your choices. I'm just choosing this because I want to. Number now we're gonna have to run. We're gonna have to call the program function so that it runs. We're gonna have to set the choice will be 0. You'll see why just in a second. I'll try to explain it to you later. But now we're gonna do a while function. So while choice does not equal, if you don't know what it is, that is exclamation point equal sign. So while choice does not equal quit. So while choice does not equal quit 0, I mean not 0, when the choice is not equal to 3, it will allow the user to choose what what they want the program to do. So we're gonna have it do this function that we're actually gonna do in the bottom right now. So we have that. So it will do menu. So while the choice is anything besides 3, which the user has to type in, it will run menu. And then down here, we're going to run menu. And this will be the, not going to do that. This will be the choice for the user to do menu. So first off, we're going to have to print these, not inside the, not pint. We don't want a pint, do we? So we're going to have, menu. Yeah. So this will be our little menu. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do print. We're going to do, sorry about that, I keep on not hitting shift. So our number one choice is the volume. Oh, we actually just do find the volume of a sphere. No, because we're usually gonna choose a specific sphere size. Alright, that looks good. Print 2. And we're gonna do find the volume, the surface area of the sphere. Nice and easy. And last but not least, we're doing our third choice, which is quit. Not quite good. Quit. And I believe that is all for our menu. Okay, so let's go back up here. So now that we have the menu, now let me explain to you what this does. So the menu will just allow the user to see the menu. It will be printed like a normal print function. But while we do this while choice does not equal quit, it will allow the menu to be displayed for the user to prompt the number, which we will type in, which will create that code later, soon. But choice is set to 0, and quit is set to 3. You see how it will when the user does not type in 3, it will open the menu, no matter what. So, hopefully without confusing too much, now we're going to set up a choice equals. Do int, so we can have the user type it in. Not int, sorry. That's for the user type it in input. And then we're going to do enter your choice. So this will be, this will be for when the user decides what choice they want to make out of these 3 choices. These are our choices, explain it as simple as possible, and this will ask the user what choice they want to select. Next up, we're going to have an if statement. So if choice equals, now we could do 1, but it's easier to do the specific function, or the specific, we actually call it, because we can add on to this function later on, and it'll be easier just to do this. So while an if choice, when the user chooses what choice equals volume of the sphere, we will have r equals, well, actually not r, we'll do n. Again, n's a good number for math. Float, we're gonna float, we're gonna do it input, and we're gonna do enter your radius. So it will prompt this will prompt the user for a radius value when they choose the volume sphere option. And then what we're gonna do here is do the surface area. Now this is obviously math, but this is very accurate. I tested this before I made this video. I'll even show you how accurate it is. What we're gonna do is we're gonna times that times 4 times pi. To do pi, the easiest way and the most accurate way is to do math.pi, which is why we imported math, times r, times n. Ooh, that's down. I see why n doesn't work well. R, sorry for confusion, times the radius, the second power. What's this there? So that's the second power. This is the calculation to get this volume, the surface area of a sphere. So if you just want to figure that out, this is surface area, not volume area. Am I doing this right? Wait. Um. Why is it doing this? Sorry about that. Alright. Give me a second real quick, guys. We'll be back. Just a moment. Alright, guys. Sorry about that. I just realized I made the biggest whoops of a mistake in my life. It's not true, but, actually, we're gonna have to, change that to it, and is that good? I got type. Wow. So when is equals surface area. There we are, guys. Sorry about that. Now we are finding surface area in this function, in this if statement. Sorry about that. Wow. That's yikes. So now we're gonna print. So I didn't realize what I was doing, so sorry about that. Sorry for the confusion. So we're gonna do print surface area is, and we're gonna say, what is the surface area? Good question. I don't know. We're gonna round it just to be safe, because it's gonna go on for a while because of high, and it may even crash your system. Not sure. If you want to test it out, go for it, but I'm not testing it out. And we're gonna do surface area to 2. You'll see why just a second. Or I can explain it. Sorry about that. I can explain that for you. So the round 2 will round it to 2. So for more accuracy, we're going to do 5. So we're gonna round it to the 5th decimal place. Now we're gonna do an elif. Else if choice equals volume here. So else if the choice equals that, we're gonna do another float. You can actually straight up, if you want to, easier, just copy that onto there. That's not fun. We're having the same exact function there, and now we're gonna do volume equals. So the volume equals 4/3. I should look this up right now, so I'll be able to show here, times pi, which is math pi, times, not plus, times our radius to the 3rd power, cubed. So that seems good. That is what our volume will equal. And now we're just going to print the volume is, and same gist here, we're going to do round volume to the 5th decimal place. Again, that's your choice, but I think 5's cool, so why not? And now elif choice. Now we have one more choice, which is quit. There you guys are catching on. So if our choice equals quit, if the user chooses quit as their function, as their option, print. We're gonna print. It's just a simple thanks for using my program. Have a great day. So just basically, thank you for using my program. Great. And else, we're just gonna do this to be safe. Print invalid choice. So now let me explain this to you real quick. So if the user enters in 1, we will find the surface area using the radius that they choose. They enter the radius in, which is why we have the float input. Else if the user selects 2. So if the user selects 2, we're going to do the same thing, find the volume by them entering the radius in. And 3 is if we quit, it just has a nice simple quit command, print, just a little goodbye speech. You know, that can be anything you want. And else, and this is important because if the user types in anything besides 1, 2, or 3, it's gonna have this big long error code saying blah 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 blah. To simply stop that, we're just gonna say print invalid choice. So I actually demonstrated that for you, and that looks good to me. So we're gonna run that. We're gonna run that.
And now we're going to call our function. Our function is called sphere. We're not put anything there. We're just going to run it. So this is what you see when you run the program. Enter your choice. Welcome to my program. This program prompts the user for the radius of a sphere, and it will give an option to choose to find the volume or the surface area of a sphere. Menu. Our menu is find the volume. Actually, the menu doesn't look good because we have to probably space that out a little bit. Now you'll see why. Let's run that back. Take a second. Let's just cancel that. Let's rerun menu. There we go. That's better. So as you can see here, menu is a little bit more in the center. It depends on your screen. On my screen, it looks like that. So I could space it more, but then it's more like your own personalization to this. So again, if we do number 1, we're gonna find the volume of the sphere. Our radius can be something simple. Let's try that. No, it's not simple. Let's try something big because simple may be inaccurate. Let's try 47. Now, as you can see here, our volume is 443. Actually, copy that. And we're going to go to Google and we're going to find the volume of a sphere. If we type in 47, that will equal that. And this is our solution. And that is very accurate because we're more accurate than that because that rounds. But do it simple. Let's do 10. So 4,188.79. So let's go back to that and let's do what we did again. 10. As you can see here, that is accurate. And when I mean accurate, I mean if it didn't round, if Google didn't round, that'd be right. Now let's do 2. Now this is defining the surface area, and we're just going to do 10 again, and you can see here, this is our surface area. We will copy that, and let's do surface area of a sphere, enter that in, not that, enter 10, and there you go. That is more accurate than Google. You just created a program that's more accurate than Google. Congratulations. And now, if we type in any number, so let's do 595559595, we're going to have invalid choice to warn the user that's not what you want to do here. And finally, 3, quit. Thanks for using my program. Have a great day. Hopefully this was very easy for you to understand. I know I didn't explain it too well. I'm actually kind of, it's been a while since I did Python, so yeah, trying to find my skills here. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. If you have any questions, leave in the comment below. This is a very easy, in my opinion, easy program to work on, and it's useful. You may not use it in your life, but I know people will pay for that. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. Catch you guys later.